Yeah. Let's go. You ready? Here we go.
Here we talk, and talk again about fears. Here you can express all your pain. Never forget that at the end, we are all the same. Now use your words to join the game.
Hello everyone, here is Simon, and welcome back to Use Your Words to Join the Game, the radio show that solves problems by discussing about them. I'll be pleased, as each week, to be with you for the next hour. Today's subject is the following: teenagers' motivation to go to school and their perception of education. It will be awesome today because we will have, for the first time ever in this radio show, a live debate between teenagers who will express their opinion of school. After that, we'll also have the honor to receive a specialist who will help us to deepen our knowledge about this interesting subject. So, I have one last question for you everybody. Are you ready for some big talk? I hope so, because now, without any other delay, let's introduce our 4 teenagers who kindly accepted to come talk with us today. The first one is a 17 years old boy who is presently studying in the IB program at Collège Charles de Brébeuf. We have with us today, from Montreal, Quebec, Michael Dawson. Hi Michael, what's up?
Oh, Simon, I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Nice. Our second guest, he's from the South Shore. He lives in Saint-Isidore. He's a farmer. Bernard Bourbonnais. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, Simon. I'm fine. First time on radio, you know.
Oh, don't worry, you'll have a good time. Our third guest now, he's from Togo. Oldwusu Mekwad. We have him on the phone live from Lomé. Hi, Oldwusu. Oldwusu? Hello? Hi. Oh well. We're really sorry for what just happened, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to catch him up later. So, I guess we'll talk to our last guest, but not the least, Mr. Matthew Mitchell. Hi, Matthew. Where are you from?
Hi, I'm from Brossard, and I go to Edouard Montpetit Cégep. And
Okay. One thing at a time, Matthew. You'll have all the time to express your ideas right after our sponsor word.
This radio show is brought to you by Learn It All Contest. Like our Facebook page to have the chance to win a $1,000 scholarship.
Okay guys, you all have prepared a little rap to express your opinion. So, let's go with this amusing rap battle. Even if you're not agreeing with each other, don't forget to always respect everyone. It's not because you have a divergent opinion from others that you are a bad person. I strongly believe that a person shouldn't be judged on his opinions, but more on his actions and values. It seems to me that all your ideas will be interesting and valuable. Michael, let's start with you!
Learning is my true motivation. Every day I spend in school is full of new information. Even if the grades aren't there, I don't care. I'm not scared, my only goal is to improve. Although I know my case is rare, and what the 3 others will say will be the proof, I swear. Every day we spend in class has a mean to teach you new things. Why don't everyone just realize how much school brings? Classes after classes, day after day, this going from August to May. I tell you, we will be in spring. You will hear the bell ring and realize how all this work was worth doing. In fact, every hour working on your grammar has the power to make us better people, brighter.
Matthew, do you agree?
To continue with what you've said, I must disagree. In fact, better people doesn't sound the same in my small head. to doing math and grammar in the chair for hours and doing homeworks after. I apologize, but I feel less alive than dead. Don't say that I want to drop out at 17. Even if I do so, my parents would make a scene. I know that I need good grades, that's why I study to get accepted in that university. I tell you, they must be steady to get a job after is the way things go. Do your grammar, then find a job, bingo.
Interesting, guys. Bernard, what can you say?
Guys, tell me why I should spend my day sitting in class while I could be outside, smell the fresh air and cut the grass. My dad needs help to feed the pigs, to watch the goat, to shear the sheep, needs a coat. Going to school will not make me any better. What should I know to ask factors when my job is to watch the barn and drag tractors? It's just logic. Please think a bit and stop being my detractors. You know my dad owns lands and farms. I'll be rich and you'll still be in your teacher's arms. I realized to make a living, school just cannot teach me how. I need to leave now. Ciao, it's almost time to milk the cow.
Yeah, okay. Odusu, here you go.
Was a nice guy who spoke the first, I must agree. You know when no one knows science nor anything in your country, you realize that education is to key to in poverty. In my family we are 7, I'm the youngest and yet the first to go to school. I know it might seem uneven, but it's what happened. There's no money and no rule. I feel lucky to have this chance to take my peers out of hell. To do this I need good grades, I have one chance, I cannot fail. School for me means hope, it means future, it means culture, it means soap, with which you much the misery of people that have been fooled. Education, it means justice, it means knowledge. That's why I need to take my chance, do great in school and reach college.
Wow, guys, nice job. Sorry to interrupt, but advertisement time.
You want to have fun?
You want to learn new things?
You want to enjoy yourself?
You want to go beyond your limits?
You want to work hard and be proud of what you have accomplished?
You want a free pen or a free orange juice?
You want to have something to do on Saturday?
You want all those things? Then come to Brébeuf, 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 next Saturday.
Brébeuf, a present for the future.
Welcome back, guys, to CKCB 88.3, the place to be. Our team has realized a survey last week at Collège Jean de Brébeuf. We asked 100 students about their perception of school and how would they describe their level of motivation. 90% of these students are going to CEGEP because they want to have a great job when they'll be adults. They also chose Brébeuf equally for the school's prestige and for its stimulant atmosphere. We are conscious that the answers are particular for every school and that Brébeuf has the reputation of a pretty stimulant school. That's the reason why we are so grateful for the participation of Matthew, Michael, Bernard, and Oluusu. Thanks again, guys! Now, we're receiving an English teacher from Collège Jean de Brébeuf to go beyond these statistics. He is teaching in the IB program for almost 10 years. I'm so happy to present you today Mr. George Norman. Welcome, Mr. Norman. How are you doing?
Hi, Simon. Well, to be honest, it's a real pleasure for me to be here. The semester is going really well.
Alright, well, let's start with our first question. Can you give us your opinion on the importance of teachers at school? Do you think they have a big impact on students' motivation?
Well, it's an excellent question that you asked me here. First of all, if you want to motivate the students as a teacher, you have to understand the people to whom you're teaching and, from their perspective.
Okay, nice.
As a teacher, it's important to be sure that we caught the attention of our students.
Yeah.
Second of all, the environment is playing a big role, Do you feel comfortable? Do you like the people in your class and in your program? That's what we're looking for as teachers.
Yeah, I understand. And what do you think is the biggest difference between an IB student at Brébeuf, from where you're teaching for several years, and the stereotype of a social science student in a public CEGEP?
Um, well, I don't like to stereotype, okay? But the biggest difference between these two cases that you told me, I think is really the motivation, without a doubt.
Okay.
I mean, the studies have shown that being motivated and having good grades is a directly proportional relationship, and honestly, it's not hard to believe. Now, at Brébeuf, the motivation is bigger than a public CEGEP, and looking specifically to the IB program, the motivation increases again. And as you said, I know what I'm talking about. It's not my first year here at Brébeuf.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have any examples?
A few years ago, a student came to me and he said that he wanted to go at a higher level of English class. I had no problem with that because it's the student's decision. Well, however, I told him that his R score will be lower, resulting in this new challenge and being surrounded by, stronger people. You know what he said to me?
No?
He just said, I don't care about my mark, I just want to learn.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
That took place at the end of the first term. He went in a stronger class since the beginning of the second term, and
Yeah.
by the fourth term, his average grade in English was higher than the average grade of the group.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a real case that happens a few years ago, and I think it shows perfectly the importance of being motivated to succeed.
Of course. Do you remember that we were discussing during the break about motivation? According to you, there are two different types of motivation: the intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Can you try to clarify those two terms for our listeners, please?
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. Intrinsic motivation is when you're learning and studying because you love what you're doing and it comes from you.
Yeah.
From inside of you. It's intrinsic motivation. It's when you don't force yourself to learn and to study because you love what you are doing. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation is about studying only for good grades or rewards, such as little chocolates given by your teacher. If there's no reward, you have no motivation.
Yeah. Furthermore, we know that the lack of motivation at school is a real issue in Quebec, in Canada, and all over the world. How would you settle this problem, according to your expertise?
Well, it's pretty hard to make students be intrinsically motivated because, as I said previously, it has to come from you. It has to come from you. The better way to make students be intrinsically motivated is to make them find something they truly like and apply this hobby in every aspect of their social life or in their school.
Yeah.
The teachers have to find ways to make students interested. It's their job.
Wow, what a way to sum up. Mr. Norman, thank you so much.
The pleasure was for me. Thank you.
Well, thanks again, guys. I swear, without you, dear listeners, this radio show is nothing. So, I expect to see you again next week on CKCB 88.3, the place to be. I have one last thing to tell you guys. Have fun with your words. You're awesome. See ya!